Welcome back to MyGm, the Hornets series. Today we're looking at how good Jeremy Lamb is. We're going to talk about a little bit stats and show you the things I want to go cover. I want to cover the games that I send. Show you what Jeremy Lamb does when you're not playing with him. Not a great shooter. Put up numbers, but they're dry numbers. They're empty stats. Kemba did efficient, did very good. But I'm gonna just show you a little bit breakdown. Again, Lamb, and as you see, Kemba Walker and Lamb are tipping the same amount of shots. And I see a problem here. It's two problems I see. Lamb can score, but not efficient. You sure scores efficient this one? So he's an offense. He's like a J.R. Smith, but plays defense a little bit and it's not that bad. You give up to me. So that's the problem. 125, 107, 123. Bulls are the Bulls, so that's how much you gave up against the Bulls. I'm gonna play another Bulls game today. I'll show you some clips and some stuff about the things I'm talking about. But I want to go to some things that is a big emphasis for oncoming episodes. This right here. We know Lamb could put the ball in the basket. He's averaging, 20 per game on not that good of shooting from the field. Same with Kemba, but we know Kemba is going to go up because he's a good shooter. I want to put another scorer next to him, somebody who has potential, because Nicholas Batum ain't getting it done. You see the stat. He's not shooting at all good anywhere. He's only getting older, man, at all. So I'm thinking about getting a defender or another scorer next to Kemba and Lamb. So because I got my defenders, I want to turn Marker to a better defender, and same with Miles Bridges. So I already got my defender, and they can already score, so that's not a problem. They can come off the bench. And this is what I was thinking of. It was three people I was thinking of. Our first person plays for the New York Knicks, and then it's Tim Hardaway Jr. Last year with the Knicks, he shot a little iffy, but it was because he jacks up a lot of shots. So he's gonna be like our second scoring option. We don't know yet, but I like him because he's a decent playmaker. He got a mid-range jump shot, and I can just turn him into defender or an average defender, a league average defender. Another person I was looking at to put next to Kemba Walker is Gary Harris. Gary Harris is a terrific scorer already. He knows how to defend the ball. His playmaking is not that bad at all. 6'4", can play that combo guard if I need him to, but I feel like he would be very good in this offense. Put next to Kemba. And my last one might shock y'all a little bit or something like that, but he's a scorer, nothing or less. I want to get Otto Porter next to him. 3-and-D guy. His defense can improve, obviously, but a 3-and-D guy who can shoot the three. In real life, he hasn't done this very good, but I feel like he'll improve in real life. That's a whole nother story. But I feel like they're going to break this up. And if I can get Otto Porter, if they break all three of these up, I feel like I can get some decent pieces. And plus, they'll fill up a small forward spot. So that's just a little bit, seeing what you can get. And like I said, contract extensions, all these people are undecided. And all these people are trying to get money, trying to drop that contract. Again, there's a lot of bad contracts on this team. A lot of bad contracts. So that's what we're looking at. Our coaching might have to change. He's just not doing it. He's a terrible defensive coach. And I pride myself on defense, to have a good defensive team so we can run in the offense. And the stuff I want to look at is our stats as a team. We're top 8 in offense, right? Defense, where are we at? Worst one of the top 10 worst defenses in the league. Yep. You see the Warriors right behind us. We know the Warriors will turn it up. It's not a problem. We're not the Warriors. And the only team who has a point differential of 0.2 is the Lakers. And we know they can do that because they got LeBron. LeBron's going to lead them to the promised land. Detroit doesn't have a good has a good point differential. It's positive, but they're not winning games. Same with the Blazers. I feel like we have to have a 2 point differential to win games. Shooting, we suck as a team. I think it's dead last. Right behind Cleveland. Dead last. I'm calling that dead last because Cleveland is not a team anymore. 3-point percentage, not bad. Still bad. So our offense is not great. Our defense is not great either. But I want to show you one thing. One thing after we're done looking at these stats. And actually it's two things. I want to show you the pace. We're the second highest pace in the NBA. So that's when we use a lot of more possessions. Our possessions translate to 535 possessions per game. That sounds good. It's really not because we shoot on low percentage from everywhere. And it's not only our starters. It's our bench. Our bench production is 29%. 29%. We can't have that. We can't have that at all. The Warriors, all these teams below us can have that because either they're not contending or they're contending and they have a good star lineup. Raptors can have it. Wolves can have it. Blazers can have it. Sixers can have it. Bucks can have it. Warriors can have it. We're not none of those teams at all. We got one star, and that's Kemba. So we're not in none of those boats. Just enough talking. I think that's enough talking. Enough showing you about what things we need to improve. I'm going to hop into this Bulls game, and I'll see you when I see you. We here in Charlotte. Opener, home. I think this home opener. No, not home opener. We already play at home. But we're here in Charlotte, facing the Bulls. See what we can do against the Bulls. Kemba Walker can go off on the Bulls. Let's get it. Jump ball. Nope. Don't win that. But here we go. Here we go. Let's show some gameplay. Chris Dunn, Laurie Markkinen's. Then we have to lock in. Same with Jabari Parker. We didn't communicate on that screen with Kemba and Parker. I had to manually do that. Here we go. Parker's gonna kill us. And Wendell Carter is too, and I jumped early. That's my fault. I jumped early. Here we go. I want to run a lot of plays for Jeremy Lamb because I feel like he scores better in the play of the offense. And Kemba just gets ripped from Chris Dunn. So we got a turnover. Not doing great right now. Here comes Carter. We foul. Kemba manually fouls. Automatically fouls. I can't. Bad start. Bad start. Kemba's scored already too. What a start. Here we go. Let's go play a little bit and see what happens.
Now here's Parker.
Okay.
14 points from him the last game against
I love
Charlotte.
how Parker's playing defense. 3 seconds finally. No shot clock violation. Should have been 3 seconds. But it doesn't matter. We get the ball back. Got a score now. You gotta put a point on the board at least.
About a minute played so far here in the first.
Gotta run this play for Kemba. Lamb.
Here's Walker.
You see Lamb running around.
15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he passed the ball so well.
Lamb around the screen, behind the screen. Lamb misses. Tough shot. I forced it.
Now here's Levine.
Here we go.
After Jeremy Lamb's miss, Levine passes to Dunn.
Oh, you get caught.
Out to the wing.
But yeah, it's going to be like a slow-paced game. Just showing us just a little bit of gameplay. And we fouling, bro. You gotta stop fouling. Like, gotta stop fouling. It's a second foul. That's in a minute and 30 in the game.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Here we go. Use the screen. Dunn just pulls up. Dunn misses that pull up. Here we go.
Lamb finds Williams.
And man, we can't hold on to possessions at all. That's why we got the number 1 pace. We get a steal right here. Pulling up from Walker range. Walker misses. We're struggling right now. We are struggling. Yeah, this switch. And then this time out. Kemba gets beat by his act. Got to call timeout.
bench. I mean, they'll be more careful tonight.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
How about Zach LaVine signing a big new contract this summer? Listen, that ACL injury he had, that's in the rear view. Obviously, a lot riding on his health and return to form. He's putting in work.
So something beyond, bro. Something being beyond, bro, because of the defense.
Some last season stats for him.
Averaged
about 11
points
a game.
Bro, Kemba keeps getting ripped by Dunn. This is wild. Kemba is keep getting ripped by Dunn. For real? Right. This is low-key making me mad because like Kemba does not get ripped that easy. Kemba is losing the ball. This is pretty. This is what you get when you play. Walker wide open for three. Walker missing shots now. We're not even forcing up shots now.
But they can't count on him to continue missing.
LaVine.
Good D.
Biombo with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6.
About
3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
No, we're using fade. I'm using Walker in a lot of screen fade. And this is a mismatch we like right here.
Overdone.
Way too small. There we go, our first point. Took forever, but it's our first points though. That's what I like about Walker. No, that's what I like about Williams. He can switch on anything. And Dunn just beating Kemba right now. Well, it's gonna be a rough game. Here we go, Kemba attacking hard. Take it out that paint. Kemba Walker wide open in the corner. Green. There we go. There we go. Our offense is really stagnant as you see. As you see, our offense is very stagnant.
Here's Dunn.
And Dunn is just killing us today. Dunn is Michael Jordan today. During the screen.
Batum scanning the floor. Passes to Lamb. Puts up a 3.
Pump fake. I pump fake.
Chicago with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And Parker wide open. Man, oh man, this is bad. This is bad.
This is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
This is bad. Come on.
The pass to Williams.
Yeah, we're gonna work with Walker right now. And Williams makes misses. Keep calling him Walker. We're gonna work with Williams. Williams keep missing.
For the Chicago Bulls, C. Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Good defense from Kemba right there. Kemba's floater. Kemba is missing a lot. Kemba is missing a lot. This is not good. And it's not looking good, man. I'll see y'all in the second quarter. I'll see y'all in the second quarter. So we back, and of course I come back to us getting into. It's been rough. The Bulls' defense has been pretty good for a team who's not a defensive team. Our defense improved, but you see at the bottom, Kemba can't make anything right now. We're fouling like ridiculous. It's just been bad. It's just been bad. Can't stop Zach LaVine right now. He's so athletic, can't stop him. Miles Bridges hit 2 shots. So that's where we're at right now. Either I can't play with this team or like it's just a 2K thing. But it's been pretty bad. Bridges is doing pretty good. That's one positive. Bridges is playing very good. Bridges running the floor. This is a floater. Yeah, we're in struggle ball right now. Good block. Good block. Here we go. Let's see how we run. Layup. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is the big go-to guy right now because Kemba is not letting it. Kemba's not making shots right now. This is really annoying. Well, yeah, we're looking pretty good defensively. We fixed up some defensive mistakes we made.
Parker against Bridges. Three-pointer,
Marketing misses.
Gomez
We getting
grabs
stops.
the miss.
Definitely a
That's what I
situation
like.
you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On the wing,
Giving
Lamb.
it to Lamb right there,
That one
mid-range
goes in there.
Lamb.
Lamb's got
Miles
his
Bridges
first
is
points
making
of the
people
night.
He
pick.
spots up so well
Miles
off the
Bridges
ball.
is killing
Lamb,
it,
an excellent all-around jump shooter.
offensively and defensively right now.
Dunn kicks to Parker. Get the teardrop. Got a hand on it.
Miles Bridges is killing it.
Kaminsky dishes to Walker.
And Walker looks for the foul.
And
Walker
foul on
gets
the
his
shot.
2
He'll
points
shoot
easy.
2 at the free throw line.
So, yeah,
Kemba Walker
Bridges has been looking pretty good. Kemba Walker hitting the free
of New
throws.
York point guards.
That's what we
He
need.
should not go unmentioned when you talk about the
He
NBA's
missed it.
best
He-
ball handlers.
Here's what
He
Charlotte's going with right
split
now.
the free throws.
Zeller, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Bridges.
But yeah,
Parker's
we've been
subbed in
playing
for
pretty
Jeremy
good
Lamb.
defense.
The Bulls making a change here
That's
as well.
because of
Carter's checked in. And so it's
our player
Walker
who's not
with it.
in
He'll
right
bring it
now.
up for Charlotte. 9-point game. And they're off to
And here we
Philadelphia
go.
after this game as they'll
This is
take
where
on the
they'll work.
76ers.
Chris Dunn at.
That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Lock
Chris
loose.
Dunn is just
And
locking
that'll
up.
be Charlotte as
Chris
the
Dunn's playing great defense.
Hornets retain possession.
Man, this is
Marvin
ridiculous from
Williams
Chris
is checked
Dunn.
in for Charlotte.
But yeah, that's how our second quarter went. It was on Miles Bridges' show.
36 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 4. Parker with a
Parker on the screen.
connects from
Oh,
three-point range.
Parker on that screen.
Parker's got
We shouldn't lead though. That's a good thing.
Parker in the
We're stopping.
pick and
We're
roll,
stopping that.
he's as good as he gets.
We're just taking care of the lead right now.
Carter kicks to Parker.
And when I say that, Parker had a wide open no three.
Trying to get something going.
And we were just
It's
blocking.
deflected.
On a lot of blocks. Parker on the fast break.
Here's Parker.
Hit that mid. Parker, nope. The mid-range jumper don't want to fall
Right
today.
side of the rim.
It's still from Parker.
Pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target. Nobody knew.
He gets it up.
Got a contested shot up.
And that
This
shot
has
was
been a
up in
bad,
time, but doesn't go
bad
in.
quarter.
Such
I'll
a
see y'all
dogged defender.
in the fourth quarter. The end of the fourth, like beginning of the fourth quarter. I know how I said I was
The
going to
Bulls
show
leading
the
by 5.
fourth quarter, but third quarter has been pretty good. We've been coming back in this third
Levine
quarter.
finds Parker. Shoots over
That's why I'm seeing it. We're
That one
playing
off the
better
back
defense.
iron and out.
I got Monk at point guard and Lamb at shooting guard right now. Because like
And there's the
that,
whistle.
pick,
That
you
goes
see,
on Chris Dunn.
Dunn is about to foul out because his reaching. He's been annoying because he's nothing but reaching, and that's not what Chris Dunn does. He plays
Let's talk
defense.
aesthetics, Chris. For your money,
And for
the prettiest
Lamb,
jump
he
shot
misses.
you think going in the league right now?
It's 4 that come to mind and one guy that doesn't play in the league anymore. Let's go with Klay Thompson. You know he can
Here we
knock
go,
it
here we
down.
go.
Probably
Monk.
the best catch and shoot guy in the league. Now you got to go to Bradley Beal.
Beautiful story.
And Ray Allen. They
And
had
we
to
get the ball back.
pretty
But yeah, it's been pretty annoying.
Steph Curry.
It's been pretty annoying because
Look at how quick it is. It's pure, but
Dunn
I gotta
is-
have one person. Steph Curry's dad. He had
Dunn
a
has been
pretty
annoying.
jump shot too.
Dell
And
Curry.
that's
Yeah, I get that release
played
bad.
against Dale, and it
Yeah.
was so quick and so
Some of this is my fault, but
Steph
some of this is
shot,
annoying.
every time I see Steph, I think of his dad. I used to tell Steph a couple years ago, I
Here
think
we
your
go.
dad can still shoot better than you, but I think he's proven me wrong.
But here we go though. But yeah, our defense has been a lot better. We're forcing it on screens.
Portis, the pass to Levine. Monk with a double
Here we
team.
go,
It's
Monk.
stolen by Kaminsky.
And Parker tried to lob it to himself, but he goes to the corner. And he misses. I tried to lob it to Monk, but he didn't cut.
As they try to get back in this game.
But yeah, our defense has been pretty good. Our offense, you see, I'm messing up on
Outside
offense a
Levine.
lot.
Inside. Portis.
And we
Two
foul.
free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go.
Portis.
All the contact.
Yeah, our offense is pretty
Chris
good.
Bobby Portis showing continued progress as a scorer.
But as you see, I'm keeping 2 scoring guards and keeping 2 scoring guards. Kimba, he's struggling a little bit this game, which I hate, but
Maybe he can be a 20 and 10
it's
guy
cool.
this league.
Walker's checked in for Parker. And
we
Chicago
go.
also making a switch. Justin Holiday's checked in for
We
Dunn.
got the mismatch we wanted.
Here's Kid Gilchrist.
MKG
No
can't
good
make
that
it,
time.
make a layup.
Steve from Levine.
Yeah, it's been
And
tough.
so Levine will
Offense
bring
has
it
been
up
tough.
now for Chicago. At one point,
I
they
want
led by 6.
Frank, just stay with him.
Good.
This is what I'm talking about. Our defense is sus. Like, I wanted Frank to stay with him, but he didn't.
Inside scoring ability.
Here we go. Walker. Walker getting tired.
Now Walker, he has 6.
Scored off the screen. Kimba putting up mid.
18 for
Finally.
Levine, he knocks it down.
Look, Kimba hit a mid-range jump
Walker's got
shot.
8.
2 for 8, man. It's been
1:11
rough.
left in the third.
Here we go. Here we go.
Levine against Walker.
Playing tough D. That's all that matters right now. Playing tough defense.
Levine kicks to Holiday.
I'm gonna put MKG on top.
Now here's Valentine.
That's
He's
what I'm
covered
gonna
by
do.
Kid Gilchrist. Just 4 to shoot. And out of
Here we go,
bounds as the
turn it.
Hornets gain possession.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Some numbers for Valentine.
Cause
Last season's performance for him.
it's been
Put up about 10 points per game.
Zach has been
5
killing the same with
rebounds
Dunn,
and
but
3 assists.
I will put.
And guys, he's
I know what I'm
making
gonna do.
winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per
No,
se,
post
but
up.
he makes his presence
There we go.
felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving.
Here we go. Get that foul. Get that foul, Zeller.
And look, when
No
you watch
pose.
Zeller play, his game is all about
Good.
activity.
Gotta keep passing around.
Remember, he also registered
Gotta
one of
just
the
keep passing
higher
around, too.
verticals at the combine
Here we
the
go.
year he was drafted.
This is as good
Yeah.
as it gets
Dunn.
from the charity stripe.
Dunn has been
In the second.
just a
Dunn
god
kicks
point
to
guard
Levine.
today. Like Dunn hasn't done anything. He's the Michael Jordan right now. Here we go, Monk on Zach.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Dunn.
Here we go, good D.
The
Good D.
Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Good D.
Mark it in from outside.
Good D that possession. We get rebound, we push him, you know.
And extending the D there.
We got
putting a
Monk
lot of
running
pressure
that court.
on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out.
Feint
It
to
can be
Misty.
difficult to contest these shots.
Ooh.
Not for him. A big
Good
mistake by the
pass.
D, and they
He's
got
a
away
miss.
with it.
From deep
And Dunn.
three-point range, Dunn shot's good. He's got 13.
Have to be excited for Dunn.
This is what I'm talking about.
Can't miss from anywhere.
Dunn is just pulling from it.
Chicago holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the
That's why I don't like 2K. 2K is making me mad. It's bad. But first quarter been rough. But hey, yo, Tony Parker has been killing it for us. Parker has been killing it for us. As Parker missed that one. But Parker and Bridges has been our reason why we're not down by 20.
Well, I like the decision making.
And they hit
That's a
threes.
shot you
They're just giving the boys anything they want right now. This is the type of game where you can just throw your hands up and say, like, oh
Yeah,
no.
great point. It's the most cerebral position
Good
in
take.
our game.
by
Learning how to
Kemba.
run an NBA offense is a
Kemba
challenge.
is
Good news, though, is
not
he's
doing
putting in
very
the work
well.
necessary
But
to figure it
I'm not
out
mad,
and
'cause I know it's
progressing
not a-
nicely.
See, they're just getting anything in the paint.
19 points for Parker.
It's just been a done show today.
Levine has a good sense of when his guys
It's been a done show.
Shots good.
Kemba
by
hits a
Walker.
big time three. They
No
call it
doubt
time
that
out.
was a defensive
I see y'all that
mistake.
this time
You
out,
gotta
y'all.
have a guy on him at all times.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Dunn.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option.
Yeah, you see
on
that?
every trip.
I'm getting tired of, like, I'm getting tired of
This
it
could
for
have been a
real.
second straight loss for them.
And
But
this is
he was
making
sensational.
no
And
sense.
instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now.
Bridges for three.
How about the point?
Bridges is missing wide open
Like
threes.
the
It's
quarterback.
really annoying right now when you're getting good releases and missing wide open threes. And Marvin Williams get posterized, and I think that's going to It's just been a
What
Chris Dunn
unselfishness
show.
from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And a terrific good
Marvin
appeal
Williams
there.
get contact.
Presented by
But yeah, it was no really chance I could come back in this. I'm playing on.
always a solid all-around
I'm
player.
missing free
Marvin
throws
Williams'
now.
improvement from range has made him a little more dangerous.
I'm missing free throws now, man.
First 3 seasons,
It's not
he
me.
shot under
It's
30%.
it's not me at
That's
all.
not
It's
good.
just
But in
it's just
recent
hasn't been our
seasons, he
night,
shot
man.
over 40% a couple times. That's great.
We're getting good
Gotta
looks,
keep
but can't
it
make
relevant
them.
in today's game.
We're getting good looks, but we can't make them. And Dunn has been
Carter against
Toby
Walker.
of this
Pass to Parker.
century.
Just
Michael
5 to
Jordan
shoot.
is really annoying.
Shoots over Batum. They grab their own miss.
See, we got this
Leads
messed
back.
up.
It's Chicago with another bucket.
And the game is over. I'll talk to y'all after the game, man. This has just been annoying.
Tenacity and aggressiveness.
Took a big loss. Our bad. We took a big loss. Parker went for 46. Dunn went for 34. They just gave them everything they wanted. We shot terrible. Been a tough game. We don't want to talk about it, but I have to. Lamb great game. Bridges, great game. Parker, great game. Walker, tough game. Starters didn't do really well. Gotta improve on defense too. Give it 50 in the fourth. Just gotta improve in a lot of places. That's about it. I'll see y'all. Next time I see y'all is probably against this Oklahoma City team or the Boston Celtics. No, the Sixers at Philly. But yeah, it's been a rough game. So I'm gonna take a lot from that. Just ran into a hot team. We know we beat them. Ran into a hot team. Trade that I thought about is probably gonna happen because Batum he's hurting me. He is hurting me. So the trades I'm talking about is probably gonna happen next. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. Yeah, that was a disappointing loss. That's about it though. Let's see what else we can do.